Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Cool Ninja 77 here, and today we are back with another video. And I did get a few responses from the last one, and you guys said top fives. You guys wanted top fives mainly every other day, or twice a week. Sorry. But today we are going way off topic of top fives, and we are going to be talking a little bit about money on YouTube. And so, if you guys are coming here for the first time and you're just wondering about this, the gameplay in the background and all this is probably pointless to you, but let's get into it. So, YouTube money, or how much money can you make on YouTube, how much money per 1,000 views, how much money, and you could probably put this to work, maybe if you're just curious for what some of your favorite YouTubers make on their channel. Or maybe you're just curious if you actually want to get into it and see if it would be worth your time. So, pretty much how the YouTube money system works is all off ads or donations. Donations are purely up to the streamer, and that is really up to the generosity of the viewers. Or if they have some extra money, they can donate to their favorite streamer and just help them out a little bit. But on the other sense, we're going to be mainly talking about ads. So, ads. At least for me, the thing that it says is, so like in America, everyone has different things. So in America, I think it's if you get 1,000 ads, if people watch 1,000 of your ads without skipping them, without doing all this, I'm pretty sure it said the average was you get like $45. Now, take into consideration pretty much 1 out of 10 people that watch your video might watch the whole thing. 1 out of 10, maybe even less than that. So, technically, like, I'm not supposed to be talking about this or show you guys this, so I'm not going to, but I can talk to you about it. So, the way pretty much YouTube works and averages out is, average 1,000 views, you get about $2 and $2.80, I think, something like that. $2.50 per 1,000 views, and YouTube actually takes like $1 out of it, $1.40 out of it. So you get $1.40 out of, on average, every 1,000 views. Now, this does not mean if you start up a YouTube channel and you get 1,000 views on a video, this does not mean that you will get $1.40 from that. That does not mean that at all, because this is just an average. So let's say you make a video, you upload it to YouTube, and it gets 1,000 views. Or let's cut it down. So you upload it, and you get 100 views. Technically, according to the mathematical stance, you should be getting 14 cents, because that is 10% of $1.40, $1.40. So you should be getting 14 cents. You might only get 5 cents from that video, 10 cents from that video, and then that goes up to someone else. So like, say a bigger YouTuber like PewDiePie does one, and he gets 1,000 views off a video, which he definitely gets way more than 1,000, but just as reference, he gets 1,000 views off a video. He might get $3 from that every 1,000 views. Whereas if you do it, and you might only get 80 cents. You might only get 80 cents. He gets $3. This is where the averaging comes in. So this could definitely make it difficult and annoying for the smaller guys, but I guess it makes it better for the bigger guys. But on average, you can note that about 1,000 views is $1.40. So now that we know just a baseline, let's just throw out some more baseline numbers. So every 1,000 views is $1.40. So that means every 100,000 views is $140. And every million is, of course, $1,400. So, could you get rich off YouTube? Or will you be making tons of money on YouTube? Short answer is no. You won't be making tons of money on YouTube, and I wouldn't recommend going into YouTube if your main goal is to make money. Now, some people do get very lucky and their channels blow up, whether they're entertaining to some people or not. You can't deny that their channels exploded. Some examples of this would be like Jake Paul and Logan Paul. Not everyone's going to be as lucky as them, but not only lucky, they are entertaining, so they kind of did deserve it, but there's kind of luck involved with that too. So don't go into this expecting a high number. And what I did personally when I went into it, I made a goal, and I wanted 100 subs in the first year. And I didn't know if I could actually beat it because I didn't know what to expect on YouTube, but I would say on average, majority of the time, almost everyone could get 100 subs in 1 year on YouTube. Because at that point, everyone that clicks on your video is new. And I know this is kind of going on a rant, but yes. I'll try to tie it in at the end. So, don't go into YouTube thinking, oh, I'm going to get rich. Like, me and my friends when we were younger, and we all went into it and being like, oh, let's do YouTube. We'll get rich off this, and then we could never have to work a job, and YouTube could be our job. Bad idea. Falls through very fast, and let's just say I've had monetization for like 2 months now, and I haven't made over a few bucks. And another penalty is you can't even claim money until you get to $100. So, just a little bit of stuff. Can YouTube be profitable? Yes, it can. It can be very profitable if you have a big following, or your fans are dedicated, and then it also, even if they are dedicated, but they have like ad blocker, YouTube Red, which blocks the ads, or they just skip your ads, you won't be getting anything. So that's just some basics of 2018 and 2017 kind of in a nutshell. And yeah, I hope maybe that helped you guys a little bit understand more about maybe a little more about how YouTube money works. So if you guys are wanting to start a channel, and so you don't go into YouTube expecting something great and then getting disappointed when it's not as good as you wanted. So just to throw this out as a last remark, how much views on average, saying people that like the average $1.40 per 1,000, how many views would you need pretty much a day or a week? So we're gonna go by a day and tie it into a week to not have to have a job. So note, we are considering that you will get $1.40, which you probably wouldn't, but that's what we're going off of. So if you got 50,000 views a day, you would get, it's like $70. You'd get $70, I think, from YouTube. $70, and so if you could live off $500 a week, you could do it for, if you could get 50,000 views. If you could live on less than $500 a week, you think, which would be relatively, so that'd be about 30,000 a year, which would be about the same time as a normal job. So relatively to me, would it be worth it to have YouTube full time? For this to be so, I would say you'd probably need to get around, on average, 50,000 views a day. That would net you at about 30,000 a year. And trust me, just don't go into YouTube. If you're just starting out, don't go into YouTube for the money, because you'll be disappointed, and no matter how much you make, it will never lead up to your expectations. And go into YouTube as a hobby. That's what I do. When I upload videos, I enjoy it. If I did YouTube for the money, I would have quit months ago. But thank you guys for your time and watching the video, and kind of getting excited because the time is ticking down on the streaming, and I will be doing streams on the second channel, and thank you guys for that. And other than that, guys, thank you for coming out and watching this video. Please like if you did enjoy it or you found it helpful. Other than that, guys, I will see you guys in the next one.